Natalie, CEO of El Paso County Medical Society, and we are here with a physician spotlight today with Dr. Kristie Clark, and I will let you introduce yourself.
I'm Dr. Kristie Clark, and I own Victory Clinic, TMS, and Spravato Treatment Centers. We currently have 4 locations in Kansas, and we're expanding to Colorado Springs, and we're very excited to become a part of the medical community here.
Welcome. Tell us about a moment in your career that changed how you practice medicine.
There's so many moments, Natalie. I think for all of us, we want to move on from the pandemic, but that was a really difficult time. And there was a moment in the pandemic where my husband and I were the only doctors in our rural county hospital, and we were doing everything. So ER, nursing home, clinic, hospital, and a large part of our practice was mental health care. And we had people driving in, and we were fully aware that we weren't therapists. We didn't have therapists in rural West Kansas. And we knew that medicines didn't always help people. And there were a lot of people who were failed to get their depression treated with medications. And we had a moment in the pandemic where we realized maybe we'll give up mental health care and eliminate that from our practice and not take new patients. And then we thought longer and harder about it, and we realized, we just need to learn new tools and tools that will help people with treatment-resistant depression. And that was a turning point for us, because at that point, my husband, Dr. Robert Clark, he went and did a fellowship in TMS at Duke, and then I learned more about Spravato RIMS certification for the nasal spray. And both these medications, Spravato and TMS, they're FDA approved to treat treatment-resistant depression and are covered by a lot of insurances. And so we went all in at that point. And now we have 4 locations in Kansas, and we're about to open our 5th location here in Colorado Springs.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for letting us interrupt your construction and meet with you today. A couple more questions we're going to go through. What's something about being a physician that people outside of the profession do not fully understand?
There's so much. It's hard to be a physician. I want to acknowledge that. I think one of the most important things about being a physician is that we keep up with our continuing medical education, and we're constantly learning. And our profession is exciting because it constantly changes. And there's new treatments, there's new medications, and there's always things we can learn about that might help our patients.
Wonderful. What drew you to the El Paso County Medical Society as you've been getting established within our Colorado Springs and El Paso County community?
I knew it was important to become a part of the medical society because in Kansas, my husband and I have been very involved with the Kansas Medical Society, but also with our professional organization. So as soon as I got here, I identified that was a need that we had. Plus, there's a lot of physicians here. I think there might be more physicians in your county than we have in the whole state of Kansas, to be really honest with you. But I knew how important that was from my past experience as a physician to go and seek out other physicians for the friendship in the community. That's so important to have connections for our mental health, but also the networking and learning who in the community can I refer to? Because at Victory Clinic, we don't do psychotherapy and we don't do medication management. We really specialize in TMS and Spravato for treatment-resistant depression. So we're a safe place for people to refer to, but at the same time, we need to know who in the community we can refer to. And so by making those connections, we can learn about our colleagues and where it's safe for us to send patients.
Wonderful. What does a really good day look like for you outside of the clinic?
A really good day looks like me hiking with my dogs in the mountains around here. There's great hiking in the Colorado Springs area. That was one of the things that attracted us to the area. I also love to read fiction and nonfiction, and I'm also a fiction writer, which a lot of people don't know. And so a really good day for me is going to be once I get this clinic open and going back to trying to do some more writing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time today,
Natalie.
again into the construction zone, and we look
you.
forward to seeing your clinic open here soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And if there's any doctors out there once we're open who are curious about what we're doing and want a tour and to see our private Spravato rooms and to see our TMS equipment, you're welcome to come out. We use the MAG Venture system with neuronavigation. It's some of the most advanced systems out there, and we're actually able to map the brain, find the location for depression, and treat it. And that alone, a lot of times when patients get mapped, or doctors come out and see how mapping's done, that really helps destigmatize seeking help for mental health care. And that's really what we're all about, is we want people to get the help they need.